So it's hard to share because I do remember like those terrible nights when I was not sleeping and at all. The siren started, but I didn't like pay any attention on that because like a lot of sirens they're actually in our city, so that's not that big deal even now. And the minute when I was walking, it just was like a bang, and that house that's kind of near in my house, it just exploded.
And while there are some rockets or shaheds, especially at night, I'm trying to be relaxed, and I start to distract myself by books.
You're just sitting without the electricity. My internet is very drizzly, but I still answering.
2 weeks ago, I was sitting without any water, without heating, without light for 3 days.
And I remember one day when I wanted to join like Svitlo classes, but there was no like electricity and I have not even connection. So I was really disappointed, and I managed myself to put everything with me and go to study for 5 hours in local like shopping mall.
Definitely there was an expectation that the weight of what was going on would kind of dampen their kind of enthusiasm or their ability to kind of engage with lessons, and I was just completely wrong on that one.
And I found something totally different. Students motivated to learn no matter where they are. I have had students having lessons in cars, driving around the city looking for internet connection.
And we grew into an online school catering for over 2,500 children with a very important mission to empower the next generation of Ukrainian children to become the future political and social leaders, but also global citizens.
Yes, they started as an emergency response in March 2022, but now you see sort of the students, even students who have been to BOSS, getting into good colleges, good universities, doing so well with their exams, you know.
After the war started, I was super unsure about my future, just lost my light, but then
I probably wouldn't be studying where I am today if not for Svitlo. I hope I can apply my skills to help with Svitlo mission and help recover Ukraine as well.
So I discovered myself and how much I love like philosophy, debates, politics, economics, all of those things thanks to Svitlo.
And I would like to stay in Ukraine to help it grow more.
I see myself as a part of a generation that will rebuild and represent Ukraine.
Actually, I am studying for a software engineer, and I want to create something really useful for those people who suffered from the war.
The reconstruction of the post-war Ukraine, you know, the scale of what's required is something that we haven't seen since World War II, right? The need to have capacity building for people to be trained and understand, who can be dynamic leaders, who can think outside the box, who can actually get things done, is incredibly important.
From every session I'm with them, they inspire me, and I'm always sort of hoping that we'll have Svitlo students on our sessions, because I actually think they not only inspire us and the staff, but the other students from other countries.
And I learned that my voice deserves to be heard, you know.
You can do mistakes, but it's good to be better and better.
I think my personality has changed because and also like how I see the world.
В неї стали більш розвиватись лідерські здібності. Вона стала більш відповідальною.
Що дає Svitlo School класно? Це доступ 24/7, де б ти не був в якій країні, щоб в тебе головне був інтернет, ти можеш займатися при бажанні, а в дитини бажання здоровезне, величезне. То Svitlo School, always and forever, таке можна сказати. Супер класно.
It was my dream from the first grade in my school, but I don't have a graduation. Svitlo gives me this amazing possibility to have a graduation in my life, and I'm crying a lot.
Sasha is here with a group of 10 students just for 2 weeks, and the whole program is organized around educating them as future leaders. They go back to Ukraine and they carry on studying with us online.
We had a couple of students from Svitlo last summer. When they arrived, I could see in their expression on the face that there was trauma there, you know what I mean? And that's really understandable. But slowly, about 4 days, 5 days in, a week, you could see the expression change, you know, and they relaxed.
Of course, it's a family for me now.
The love that everyone shows for each other in the hard times, even though most people have never met or don't even know each other.
The thing that amazes me about children is their resilience.
And I think it really does bring light into children's lives.
But what I've got back personally has been incredible, and I felt that, you know, I'm just doing a small thing, making some introductions or connections, but it's having a big impact on the young people. And I can't think of a better organisation. It has a mission that is just so important for us, for Europe, for the world.
We all know that Svitlo means light in Ukrainian, so I think the word that I would use to describe Svitlo would be to ignite. So ignites like the light and shine bright with Svitlo light, because it really ignites everything in you.
І ось ця, знаєте, така впевненість в нашому дуже крихкому світі, коли війна, коли ти не знаєш, що буде завтра, за майбутнє цих дітей.
My message for anyone who wants to support Svitlo or particularly to volunteer is really simple. Do it.
Definitely do it. Absolutely say you should do it.
Oh, just do it.
The degree of personal reward that people get from working with Svitlo.
It's fantastic. It's the most worthwhile thing I think I've ever done.